What's up, crypto fam? Now, I've been having this Dogecoin mining project rolling for, I don't know, about 6-7 months or so. So in this video, we are going to revisit my Dogecoin mining project because, man, mining Dogecoin for over 6 months now, I've actually learned quite a bit about mining Dogecoin. So in this video, I'm going to show you my mining rig, of course. And then I'm going to show you some things that I've learned about it, about the settings that I'm using, and some rules of thumb that I'm using about mining Doge. And then I tell you, we're going to take a look at Doge, and I'm going to tell you what my plan is for Doge in the future. But before we get rolling, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name's Ray. Apparently, man, I'm mining Doge on YouTube. And if you are a returning subscriber, dude, thanks for not dropping me, and it's good to see you again. But let's get right into it. In fact, why don't we just start with my Doge miners? Let's go check them out. So here's my mining rig. I just have this back in this storage room here. You'd think I'd clean up back here a little bit more since I've been doing this for 6 months, but you know, maybe before the year video, maybe I'll do that. So I've got two miners, right? These are Goldshell Mini Doge miners. So these mine Dogecoin and Litecoin. So these are called application-specific integrated circuit miners, ASIC miners. So the idea is you just plug these things in, sign it to a mining pool, and they just start mining right away. And again, they mine both Doge and Litecoin. But check this out. Here's what I did. So I have them into a power supply, and then I put my power supply into here. So what this is this is a kilowatt. So the kilowatt measures the electricity you're using for something that you plug in, right? So this is pretty cool. So it lets me know how much I'm burning per day. Now, if you get a kilowatt, and again, I'll tell you what, I will put a link in the description below for you can pick one of these things up on Amazon. These things are really cool, man. So what I can do is I program in my electric rate, and then it tells me how much I'm burning per day, right? Well, check this out. So I'm doing $1.35 a day. I'm doing 5 cents an hour, $1.35 a day, $9.48 a week, $40.64 a month, and $494 a year. And since I've had this thing running, $95.47 total is what I've burnt on electricity. So I will put this back down. I like to watch the day rate. I always like to have an idea of what I'm burning every day. So anyway, one thought I have about this, and again, you know, I'm not an accountant, so, and of course I cannot give financial advice, but you know, one thought is if you're mining Doge, right? So, you know, we all have to pay taxes, right? Well, if you're paying taxes on the gains you get, some may say that your gain is the price of the Doge minus the cost, right? Minus the cost of mining it. So my cost, I can tell you, $1.35 a day for running 2 miners. So, you know, it might be, you know, talk to your own accountant, but it could be that actually the, you know, if I'm paying gains, I should be subtracting this $1.35. Just saying. Anyway, so that's my rig, right? So I'm going to get this thing cleaned up pretty soon. Don't worry. But anyway, with that kilowatt, dude, if you have not seen these kilowatts, they are really cool. And again, I'm going to put a link in the description below. You can go to Amazon and get one. I think we get like 50 cents if you buy one or something, but that's not why I do it. The thing is, like, if you put that thing, walk around your house and plug stuff into that thing, dude, you are going to be surprised with how much energy things suck, even when they're turned off. Like your TV, dude, your TV's not off. It's on standby, man. So it doesn't have to reboot and all that stuff. You'd be surprised how much energy it still burns. Anyway, I'll put a link below, but I digress again. So anyway, so I buy this miner, right? I put it on my local network, and then I get into my miner, and I can then set my mining pool settings, which you just go to a website and sign up for a mining pool. But check this out. So I tell you what, we're going to take a look at my miner. So I'll share my screen here. So here's one way that I like to find my miner. I just go to the Goldshell site, and then it says, find my miner. Okay, so these are on my network. You can see these have been going for 2 months, 4 months. I probably messed around with them or something. So anyway, let's go to the setting. So here you can see that right now I'm running at 152 mega hash per second, and well, I've been online for a while now, and you can see the temp is 74 degrees, and I'm running on low power mode. Now I'm running both of my ASIC miners right now on low power mode, and here's why. I did a video, I don't know if you saw this video, I'll put a link down below, or at the end I'll show you, you can link over to it. So I did this study, right, because, you know, really getting into this Doge mining. So you can, check this out. So if you go over to your miner here, you in the miner settings, you have 3 choices, right? You've got low power mode, balance mode, and hash rate mode. So I did a study. What I did was I took a look at how much mining I was actually doing, and then I compared using my kilowatt. I looked to see how much energy I was burning. Now, I don't want to encourage you to not watch the video because it's actually a pretty good video, I think. Probably one of my best. But anyway, so what I found was, for me, when Dogecoin is pretty cheap, right? It's better for me to actually be running on low power mode. Now, when I first got these things, I just, full speed ahead, right? Doge, 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 Doge. But then I realized after doing the study, that really wasn't the most efficient for me. It wasn't even the most profitable. And what I actually did is I looked at Litecoin and Dogecoin. And I can tell you, for me, so here's my rule of thumb that I'm following on doing my settings. For me, I am, if Dogecoin is less than 25 cents, I'm running on low power mode. Because for me, I found that sort of the sweet spot was about 25 cents or so for Doge. So if it goes above that, it makes a little bit more sense if you're gonna, flip the coins and all that, to maybe juice up your power a little bit. But for me, for right now where Doge is at, and it's making this video, it's 15 cents or so, it makes more sense for me to be running on low power mode. So I'm giving up a little bit of Doge, but I'm also giving up a little bit of electricity costs. And again, that's because of that kilowatt. That's what I learned. So dude, you got to get a kilowatt. These are cool. And another reason I'm actually running on low power mode is, I do not think these things are made with the highest quality electrical components. And in fact, a lot of people have problems with their Doge miners. So if you look on the internet, you'll see people are burning out their Doge miners. Specifically, they're burning at the connector. So for me, I'm thinking, let's just kind of keep this thing running not so hot, and just run it on low power mode, and let's just keep running the Doge. I'm hoping that this thing is just going to run for years and years and years, and just keep adding coins to the pile. But of course, it can be different for you. But you should check to see how much power you're running and see your returns, see which one makes most sense for you. So I tell you what, let's go to my mining pool, and I will show you how much Doge I'm actually mining every day. So first, let's look at my Litecoin, then we'll take a look at my Dogecoin. So you can see Litecoin, I could export all this data, but you can see I'm basically getting, here's my numbers, 0.004 Litecoin a day, thereabouts. And again, I've got 2 miners running. So here you can see that total I've mined 1.25 Litecoin, which is probably about, what, 130 bucks, 140 bucks or so? Hey man, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. And again, this is over about 6 months, thereabouts. So let's take a look at the Doge. So here are my Doge numbers. You can see, so I'm running on low power mode, so I've slowed this thing down a little bit. So I'm mining about 7 to 9 Doge a day, let's say. So you can see here's the sort of the difficulty ratios and all that stuff. So you can see unpaid. I'll be getting a payment soon, which is awesome. And again, what I do, just to kind of give you another non-financial advice tip, is what I do is I send all of mine over to crypto.com. So I have a dedicated account for all my mining, because the thing is, when you start buying and selling stuff and all that, you got capital gains taxes and all that. Just to make things cleaner for me, I like to segregate stuff into different accounts. So for me, I actually have a single account that I am using for my crypto. So anyway, so here are my Doge records. Let's take a look at how much I have made total. Let's just export this so you can see today, the date there. I can go back when I just first started mining. So it was my first day I got my miner set up. I tell you what, let's run a file. Let's run the numbers. Let's take a look. Okay, man, so here's all the Doge that I've mined, right? So you can see I started on September 18th. So about 6.5 months ago or so. So you can see I got it up and rolling. I had my thing fell off the network a couple times. I learned that I needed to update my software. So, some things happen. You can see here on October 17th, it jumped. And that's when I put in my second miner, right? So I put in my second miner and my numbers jumped a lot. So here we go. Take a look at this. Whatever. Here's where it all is. And let's take a look and see where I'm mining now, pretty much. So, we kind of saw the numbers there, but realistically, I'm mining about, let's just say, I don't know, 7 to 10 Doge a day or so. So, down from what I was my peak, which was at 14. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is, right? So you can see all time I have mined over 2,200 Doge. So that's kind of how it's going there. But I tell you what, why don't we talk about what it is my plan is with Doge mining and Doge in general. Tell you what, let's jump to the chart of Doge. And I want to show you what it is my thoughts are with Doge as it is. So we go to CoinGecko. Let's pull up Doge. Where are you? Oh, number 12. Poor Doge. All right, number 12. You can see the last 30 days is up 17%. Last year up 130%. So I'll tell you what, why don't we do, here, let's just start 180 days. So you can see back when I bought the miner was back here, right? So I was rolling on the heyday of the sort of the latest heyday of Doge. So it was looking pretty good. I'll tell you what, let's pull up TradingView. So here's the daily of Doge. You can see, this is back when it ran up, it was really high. Let's go in kind of like when I started getting started here. So I probably got started right around 20 cents or so. That's right around when I got started. Then it was going up. Dude, I was stoked. I was stoked when I first got this going. And that's why I got the second miner, right? I got the second miner because the price was going up. So then, since it's kind of gone down, I can tell you what I've done with my Doge is I've actually sold a lot of it. What I'm doing again is I'm segregating my mining from my other accounts. So I'm have my mining going over to crypto.com. I'll tell you what, I'll put a link for crypto.com if you're interested. I think you can probably get a little, I don't know, they'll probably give you some Bitcoin or something. That's what they always do. So anyway, so what I've been doing is I've been selling my Doge roughly monthly. I know the price is kind of down right now, but what I've been doing over there is I've been accumulating Crow, the crypto of crypto.com, because they have a pretty good staking program. If you get $4,000 worth of Crow, you can get like 10% interest and all these other benefits. So I'm over there. So I've hit my 10,000 or my 4,000. So I can now I qualify. So what I'm going to do now is something a little bit different. But let's just take a look here at the price of Doge. I'm going to give you my thoughts about it. So one thing is, it was kind of going down here for a while, right? So here, if we just kind of, let's just put a line, I don't know, here. It was kind of going down. So one good thing is we've kind of crossed out of that, right? And it looks like we really kind of hit a bottom down here at about 12 cents, which, dude, between you and me, you can't get much lower than 12 cents. So here's what I kind of think now. So right now, it looks like since the middle of last month, about March 14th or so, we've really kind of been on an uptrend. Here, this one's not such a great looking candle match there, a little engulfing there going on. But anyway, so you can see a little bit, we're still heading up on an uptrend. So as of the making of this video, we're sitting at about 14 cents, but I think we have the opportunity to climb a little bit higher. And I'll tell you what, here's what I'm going to start doing with all of my Doge that I'm mining. I am not going to sell it anymore because, again, one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to accumulate more than $4,000 worth of Crow so I can get benefits on that stuff. But I'm there already, so I'm good. So here's what I'm waiting for with Doge. I am waiting for Doge 1. Dude, Doge 1 is going to the moon. Elon Musk is going to take Doge 1 to the moon. We don't know, apparently the project is delayed time and time again, but I think eventually we are going to get there. And when we do get there, dude, you know what I think is going to happen to Doge? Dude, I think we might take out the new high on Doge when Doge 1 is going to launch. And then, tell you what, before it launches, I'm selling. I'm going to take my profits and go home. I'm sure I'll keep a little bit, but I'm going to take the bulk of it as soon as it starts going, with Doge 1 news coming. So we pulled back the curtain. That's how my Doge mining project is going. Let me know in the comments if you're into Doge mining, how it's going for you. If you're still liking it, or if you're just frustrated and you're out. And I tell you, also, again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing, because I finally have my helium miner is finally coming now that the profitability of that's gone down, right? So I've got my helium miner coming, so I'm probably going to be hooking that up any day now. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I'll tell you what, I'll put up a couple more videos you might want to take a look at. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to put up my my profitability Doge mining video up there. Check that one out if you have not seen it. I'm actually very proud of that work. And with that, I tell you what, I'll take you out one of those videos. And I'll see you next time.